Hello, everybody. Kevin J Johnston here. This is the real estate show that plays every single Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. That's right. Today is the Panama edition. We absolutely want you to know everything you possibly can about relocating your life to Panama, making money in Panama, and fine dining, good times, and just generally a better life here in Panama. We have our good friends Austin and Natalie joining us tonight. And have a look. This is Virginia, who runs the show here at the Toucan Golf and Country Club, which is just northwest of downtown Panama. We have a good look at a good view, of the Panama Canal here. Virginia, please introduce yourself and tell everybody why it's awesome here. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Austin. Thank you, Natalie, for the opportunity to present this beautiful complex. Well, Toucan Country Club and Resort is a private community with a golf course, professional, 19 holes, par 71. This beautiful complex is located just in front of one of the wonders of the world, that is the Panama Canal. Here, from different parts of the complex, you're able to see the ships passing the biggest cruises and the biggest ships crossing the Panama Canal. And of course, at the end, you will see the background of the skyscraper of the Panama City. We are just 15 minutes away, Panama City, and this complex is gorgeous because you will enjoy the nature as nobody else in the city, because surrounded the complex is a reserve area where you're able to see monkeys, different kind of animals, parakeets. Well, you are more than welcome to come and see. This is a project ready to move in called Forest Towers, where we have apartments. Let me find out the measurement, because here we use square meters and you guys use square feet, right?
And inches.
And inches, yes. So the square feet start at 936 in Forest Tower and up to 1,400 square feet for the 3-bedroom.
Okay.
And we have also penthouses. We have only one penthouse, that measures 3,261 square feet. In this complex, because we have just the last units available, few units, we are planning to get rid of these to concentrate in the pre-selling. And we have excellent options. We have a short presentation that Kevin is gonna show you for you to see a little bit quick the floor plan. It's very good distribution, European finishes, and the view is amazing. For 2-bedroom, you were able to see the greenery, and 3-bedroom, you will be able to see the Panama Canal.
Oh, and downtown Panama. I mean, from my condo suite, I can see the golf course, the cranes in the Panama Canal, and downtown Panama City. It's marvelous. Okay, so we're gonna hold off on this for a second, because our dear friend Austin Hess is in the house. Austin, welcome back. Welcome back, brother. How are you?
Guys, nice to see you, Kevin. Thanks for having me. Virginia, always a blessing to see you. It's been so long. I do have to make a correction. You know, Virginia, I love you so much. However, it's a 18-hole golf course. The 19th hole is your favorite place, which is the restaurant.
Yeah, it's called the 19th hole.
Yes, sorry.
Just for the record, everybody, for those who want to know why golf has 18 holes and not 20, did you know that when the Scottish were trying to figure out the rules of the game, they had a country club, but they only had 3 holes at the original country club. So what they would do is they would drink whiskey or scotch after every hole. It was determined that there was only 18 shots in each bottle. So they figured, okay, after 18, done. It's going to be 18
Get out
holes.
of here.
I'm serious.
Get out of here.
Liquor. Alcohol was the reason why golf has the size of the flask. 18 shots.
I love it. I love it. That's hilarious.
Yeah, for sure.
And Kevin, I know you're interviewing us, but I want to ask you, how was your visit over there at Toucan Country Club?
Well, okay. First off, I got to say this. I've never actually spent time in a gated community before. So what we have here, everybody, if you remember the movie Truman Show, remember that whole town they had, actually a town in Florida, a real one. That's what it feels like here. It's very peaceful. So all the roads are interlocking stone. Right? There's the cars aren't driving all over the place. People are walking and riding golf carts to get around. So imagine that you wake up in the morning, you go outside, you can jog on these interlocking stone roads and go play golf or walk over to the restaurant, get some breakfast, but it's very peaceful. And
super peaceful, right?
Yeah, but when I get to the end of the street, Austin, I've got this incredible view of downtown. So I can just park the golf cart for a second, soak up the view, watch a couple of big ships go past in the Panama Canal, and then continue on.
And make sure you keep your eye open, because there where you're talking about, I've seen toucans on numerous occasions. I don't know about you, but ever since I was a child, toucans have been my favorite bird. And there at Toucan Country Club, obviously the name, you can see toucans so many times.
Yeah, different kind of birds.
Beautiful.
Variety.
Gotcha. All right. So everybody, I just want to let you know that Austin runs the website and the company called Do Panama. So if you have questions about Panama, just go to dopanama.com. On the right side of the screen on the website, you'll see a survey that Austin very painstakingly put together. If you want to know about what you need to know and what we need to know to guide you into your new life in Panama, answer everything. It's all just click, 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 click. Click on my name at the bottom. And then Austin and myself are going to get a hold of you. You have a half an hour consultation time with Austin. He will answer all your questions and we'll get you all interested and fired up and knowing what you need to know to get down here into Panama. Now, we also have Natalie, who set all of this up for us. She introduced all of us. Natalie is probably the best networker I've ever met. Natalie, welcome to the show. Good to see you again. Oh, your microphone's off.
Oh, sorry about that. How are you guys?
There we are.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Yeah.
Good evening, Natalie. Good to see you. Always a blessing as well. My two favorite ladies and my senor in the house over here. I love it. Natalie, where are you at this evening?
I am still in Panama City with some friends. We're doing a glamping trip this weekend, so I'm excited for that.
Love it. I love it. And Kevin, before, real quick, since we were talking about the survey, why that survey is so important. Right now I'm in Santa Fe, Veraguas. And in the last 10 days, I've been in Pedasí, Coronado, San Carlos, Vanao, Cambutal, Bocas del Toro Islands, and tomorrow I'm going to Boquete. So it's so neat that this country is full of flavors of ice cream. And there's a flavor of ice cream for every single person. Whether you want beach towns, you want a booming metropolitan city, you want to be in a mountain town, you want a lot of hiking, whatever it is you're looking for. And that's what's so great about that survey. You answer 23 questions. Like Kevin said, it's just yes, no, it's not like you're writing anything and we're not going to test you on it. But it gives you a good idea of what types of lifestyles are available here in the country. And as Kevin mentioned, once you submit that, my team will reach out to you and we'll get you on a Zoom call to assist you with your first steps on finding and discovering Panama.
Correct. And also, just so everyone knows, I've been helping a lot of Canadians get rid of their income tax and corporate tax debts. So, Austin, there's a sweet lady who's going to be landing tomorrow. I saved her $560,000 of income tax. So now she has that amount to invest in property here. So I will be picking her up at BLB Airport, just like 3 or 4 kilometers from where I'm sitting right now. So we have incredible opportunities to make sure, everyone, that we are not wasting our time and dollars paying the Canadian government for things that they just don't do for us. All right. If you guys want to get rid of your taxes, let me know. KevinJJohnston.com in the bottom right corner. Let's get you the money back in your pockets. You can buy places here. Because, Austin, I've made the decision. I am buying property here in Panama City. I'm looking so forward to moving into my new place very, very soon.
I know, and I can tell that you're excited, and I love it. You've been here 10 days.
That's it.
I mean, it will grow on you. And I got to say, Kevin, I've probably talked to five lovely folks that have come to do Panama through you. They're all very excited. They speak very highly of you. And, you know, it's awesome because, you know, I have an addiction for helping people. I have a magazine. Of course, I love helping people find restaurants and hotels and adventures. But I really, really love helping people find the way and actually making their dreams come true here in Panama.
Okay, so to get back to your original question, yeah. So how do I feel about staying in these towers here? These towers, these models here are incredibly detailed. I'm loving it because first off, the construction methodology is phenomenal. And I know that in jungle regions like this, it's not possible to have Canadian and American style wooden doors and whatnot, unless you treat them for the temperature and the termites here. So the wooden doors and the wooden fixtures within the units that I've seen, amazing, immaculate, very high quality. You know, the
high quality products for sure.
Like the doors are almost 2 inches thick. I had no idea that wood was that thick for doors. I've never seen them that thick back in Canada, period. So the construction is very high end. The people are ecstatic to be here. Everybody's smiling all the time. And the fact that we're on a golf course makes everybody happy because I can see green absolutely everywhere I go. I'm thrilled to be here. So thank you for setting this up. So Virginia.
How fun are the golf carts?
Oh, the golf carts they're faster than the Canadian golf carts. They soup them up a little bit. So fast. They do soup them up. So
and Kevin and Natalie, were you kids out on the golf course? I saw some videos of you on the golf course. Did you hit the links at all?
I haven't played yet because we were too busy working and filming, but I intend to play tomorrow or Friday. It's one or the other. The only thing we have to do, guys, I shoot left-handed in golf.
Oh, okay? I'm a lefty. So, I got lefty clubs.
Thank you. Good. Excellent. It's tough to
You can borrow them.
Appreciate that.
Put the presentation or not?
Oh, okay. So here, everyone, what we'll do is I'm going to put this up on the screen. This here is the PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah. Just for you to see some images of Tucán Country Club and Resort.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go. So I'm going to just slowly scroll down here.
Mm-hmm.
This here is about maybe a third of the entire complex. So these are the condominiums that you'll see here in the townhouses. I know that you can't see them on TikTok. We do apologize for that. But if you guys want to see what we're doing, just head over to freedomreport.ca and you'll see it just fine. By the way, we're at 7,000 likes. Can you guys go tap and get us up to 10,000? Thank you. Appreciate that. So this is the complex here. And if you look in the bottom right corner, that is where I'm staying. So my view is actually of downtown Panama City. All these windows that you see can see downtown and can see the golf course. Remarkable place. And then this here, the 74 hectares. I don't know what that is in acres. Ed, what is that in acres?
180.
180 acres. Okay, look at that.
Smart girl.
And as you can see, the Area 10 is the community Tucán Country Club. That is a low-density community. You are able to see in this elevated plateau all the Panama Canal, all the city, and in the back, the Area 1. We will construct Eco Trail. But if the resident can also, in just 10 minutes away, enjoy of an eco trail that has 9 kilometers that is called Trillo Tití. So near of the complex, you are able to enjoy shopping centers, bank, pharmacies, a clinic, also has a very good supermarket near and an airport. Okay. The international airport, is located 38 minutes away from Tucán Country Club. But this airport is an internal fly airport and also has Latin American short distance countries where you can visit.
Okay, so what Virginia is referring to, everybody, is airport code BLB. It's called Balboa Airport. That's the one I flew into from San Jose, Costa Rica. So that airport is like right down the road. I could walk to it. It's really, really close. And hey, Austin and Natalie, check this out, guys, girls, ladies and gentlemen.
Girls,
yesterday, to get downtown, it only cost me $8 in Uber. The Ubers,
I know, right?
Ultra cheap, but they're great.
Oh, that's amazing.
All right.
And just so anyone knows, though, we got to mention too, you know, anyone that's looking at an international flight to fly down here that's not currently in Costa Rica or in Colombia, you're going to be looking at airport code PTY. PTY. That's our international airport. That's where you want to fly in. That is considered the hub of the Americas.
Uh-huh. Austin, and now that you said that, we want to give a discovery tour to all the people that is watching this presentation. We have an apart hotel boutique here in Tucán Country Club, and we are more than glad to offer you a free discovery tour if you buy a property here. So the how you say traslado, the ride to the airport, to the complex, vice versa, is included. Three different sightseers, and the tour, of course, in our residential area. If you just want to rent or you want to stay in the complex, so you can enjoy of this opportunity.
Austin, in TikTok, we've got a question here for you specifically, and that would be, if I buy real estate in Panama, how does immigration work? Can I become a citizen? So go ahead and talk about that.
So, yeah, and that's a good question. You know, we get a lot of confusion on citizenship and residency. You really don't want to, I mean, I'm not saying you don't want to, but you're not going to become a citizen right away. You need to be a resident for 5 years to become a citizen in Panama. Okay. I've been here 12 years. I'm a resident. The only difference between being a resident and a citizen is, as a resident, I can't vote and I don't have a Panamanian passport, but that's okay because I got a U.S. passport, right? So if you do purchase real estate in Panama of $200,000 or more, you can apply for the Friendly Nation visa. If you're a Canadian or a United States citizen or any European country, those are one of the 50 Friendly Nation countries. So, yes. And if you're looking to purchase real estate of $300,000 or more, which will go up here at the end of the year probably to $500,000 or more, you can qualify for the Qualified Investor Visa, also known as the Red Carpet Visa. So, I mean, really all of those details I like to go over in that complimentary Zoom call that we do. Really understand, you know, that's what we're big on here at Do Panama. Like, I have an addiction for helping people. Like I said, whether it's finding hotels or restaurants or moving to the country. So we like to spend one-on-one time with you, get an idea about you personally, understanding what your needs are, what you're looking to do here, what your overall goal is. Is it investing? Are you looking for a plan B? You know, Kevin, I was talking to one of your clients just today that was like, hey, I'm not ready to move there. I want it. Once I do move there, I'm probably going to go back and forth. I got grandkids in Canada. Right. You know, can I invest and get a residency? And am I able to Airbnb my unit when I'm not using it? And, you know, all those are great questions. And, you know, again, each person is going to have different questions and different interests. So,
and actually, somebody is asking right now about Airbnb. Can they Airbnb the units here at this complex?
Yeah. So Tucán Country Club is on the other side of the bridge from Panama City. So there is no 45-day minimum rental law at Tucán Country Club or any other properties outside of Panama City. Now, inside the city limits of Panama City, there is a 45-day minimum rental law. However, there's a lot of developers that have registered with the Authority of Tourism as a condo hotel. If they have done this, any of their investors can rent out their apartments as an Airbnb, or they can live in it long-term or rent it long-term, whatever they wish. But it gives them that flexibility.
Wonderful. Okay, so could we get you, Virginia, to talk a little bit about the golf course here? Go ahead.
Yes, that's what Austin was saying about the restrictions are just located in Panama City. Here in Tucán, you can enjoy of short rentals as much as you can. And also near of the complex, there is 300 enterprises, national and transnational. Tucán Country Club golf course is the best in drainage in all Panama. It's very good to say that because here you have excellent weather, but when it rains, some golf courses are not able to permits you enjoy the round. But
Okay.
here in Tucan Country Club, you are able 5 minutes after the rain to continue your play. As
Wow.
you can see, everywhere you look is green. This is beautiful views of the golf course. This is the entrance of Tucan Country Club. Wide spaces and green areas, professional golf course, as Austin said, 18 holes instead of 19. But hole 19 is very good sport bar. We have a sport bar here. As a resident, you will have a special discount in the sport bar and in the reinaugurated Horoko restaurant.
Okay, so there's a good question there from Rosa. What's the price range of the condos at Toucan Country Club, and what are the fees, the monthly fees?
Okay, in the unit of two bathroom that we have in 936 square feet, we have a very good promotion. The original price is 230,000 because it's just a fair real estate fair that have happened the last weekend. So that unit costs 199,900. It's starting at that price, but we have different ranges. We have beautiful 3-bedroom apartment with measures of 1,431 square feet that start at $340,000. And
Virginia,
also,
I think I'm putting an offer in on that one, so that one's not available. I'm pretty sure that's the one that we looked at, and I absolutely love it. So if you all don't put an offer in, it will be gone.
Actually, I filmed those units the other day, and I'll be putting them up on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Friendavoo, Getter, my own website. They'll be absolutely everywhere. And I was absolutely floored at how big that they are. By the way, Austin, this is the question for you about how safe is Panama? What's the crime rate like in Panama? Go ahead.
Oh my goodness. Well, safety is a big deal, not only for myself, but I am a father. I have an 8-year-old child, and that was one of the first things that I noticed about Panama, and I continue to notice over the last 12 years of living in this beautiful country. I feel absolutely safe here. I've probably never felt more safe in my entire life. The only place that I would say I feel equally safe is San Luis Obispo, California, where I went to college. I've been around the world. I've lived in LA, New York, Chicago, different parts of Illinois, Oregon, Washington. So I've seen a lot in the US. I can't believe how safe it is here. And not only is it's safe, but like little things, I remember when I had friends come down when I first moved here, and they said, well, how do you think it's safer than Hawaii? And I said, and we were sitting in this bar, and I said, hey, look out there. And there was like 20 motorcycles, and they all had their helmets sitting on their handlebars, right? And it's like, in Hawaii, you would have to lock your motorcycle up to go in the grocery store to grab a couple things, or you come back and it'd be gone. Not only is your motorcycle still there, but your helmet is sitting on your freaking handlebars, right? There's just like a general respect. I mean, of course, stuff happens. There's no perfect place in the world, but I have to say, like I mentioned, and I think you asked this last week to the ladies on the show, and I think they gave a really good, and you mentioned it too.
Actually,
women running on the night at night. Like where in the world can you do that?
Okay, so then, Natalie, how safe do you feel walking around downtown Panama City by yourself? I know you do it. Go ahead.
Extremely safe. I go walking around all the time. I know that you and I had taken a trek, and I was just telling you, like, look at how nice it is on these well-lit streets, and how, all these different little places are open. You can still go grab coffee. Everything is well lit. It's a modern city, and people are still very cordial. When they pass you, they say, good evening, hello. You're not going to get that in Chicago. You might get spit on.
Careful now.
Okay,
right.
Rosa, we're getting the HOA fees for you right now, and that's going to be your monthly fees to be in the condominiums here. And actually, someone's asking about rental prices.
Okay, we have apartment long-term rental starting at 1,000 monthly.
That's it.
If you like a beautiful villa, pricing $1 million, you can rent it at 4,000 monthly. It has
And
private pool.
we should mention too, because we did talk about visas and living here permanently. And now that we're talking about rentals, people can do that. If you have a pension as a single individual of $1,000 or more, you can get a pensionata visa, which requires you to buy zero real estate to get that. And if you're a married couple, $1,200 or more a month. And that's in US dollars, by the way.
Yeah, and the discounts for pensionados are from 10% to 50% in different entertainment. You can speak a little more about that.
Yeah, you got discounts on your airfare, your restaurants, your entertainment, your hotels, your doctor visits, dental, eye doctors. There's all kinds of great discounts. Again, things we can go over on the relocation call for sure.
Oh, speaking of that, just for a brief second, everybody, there's a lot of people asking me about plastic surgery here in Panama. And I can tell you that to get 10 pounds of belly fat removed in Toronto is $37,000. I know this.
Holy cow.
Down here, I got quoted $3,600 for 10 pounds of belly fat removal. Yeah.
Well, and if you start eating Panamanian food, you're not eating all that garbage from up north. You're going to lose it by naturally.
Correct.
I mean, I remember when I first moved here and I ate chicken with bones in it. I was like, what is this stuff? Oh, this is real chicken. Not grown with a tube,
Right.
True story. So there you go. Oh, and also to get a complete battery of 140, the checking of your blood for 140 different diseases and or blood conditions is only $250 down here in Panama. So I will be working very closely with the medical industry here in Panama City to get Canadians and Americans better health care. Look, Canada, I don't want to insult the country, but I'm telling you that the healthcare in Canada is on its way out completely. Everyone thinks it's free. It's not free. You're paying 73% of all your earnings in tax to have healthcare that is substandard compared to the rest of the world. Panama's 20 years ahead of Canada in medical technology. So please come down here. Austin, Natalie, got a question here. Are there private schools for kids here in Panama?
Well, I got to make a note on that for sure. My kid goes to a private school. They're not the cheapest. So, I mean, again, I'm a very, very transparent person. There are great private schools here. Some in the city are quite expensive, but if you go out to Bocas del Toro or Banao or Boquete, they're a lot less expensive. But there are tons of private schools here. Some even have the American curriculum.
Okay.
Here, beside Tucán, we have 5 schools, bilingual schools. Maguen David, Saint Mary, Renaissance, Lycée François, the Liceo Francés, and Howard Academy.
And I think Howard Academy is pretty good pricing at it, actually.
Yeah, okay. So right around, there's 5 schools, 5 private schools right around the Toucan Golf and Country Club. Also. Yes, and we're also near the city. In good traffic, I'm downtown in 12 minutes, just for the record, all right? Like literally 12 minutes to get downtown from where I am. And that's me sitting in the back of an Uber making phone calls. So I don't have to go, dialing phone numbers while driving. It's cheaper for me just to take Ubers downtown. I love it.
Yeah, it's amazing, right?
Another important fact about Tucán Country Club land is that just 400 meters away, Tucán entrance, the actual government is developing the expansion of the Pan American Highway, the one stop of the metro. The new metro is coming by this area, and the Fort Bridge over the Panama Canal. That will increase connectivity.
Okay. Wonderful. And our guy, my cameraman, just arrived. So he's right now clearing customs, and we're going to be traveling all over the place in Panama here to film everything we can. I want all of you to experience this country as I experience it. It is amazing. Okay. Security needs more information from me. All right. Can you guys take over for a second here? And unfortunately, TikTok, I am going to have to get going, because I have to talk to security here. So, yeah, bear with me. You guys go ahead and talk. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Awesome.
Virginia, you look stunning. Austin, you look ravishing.
Well, come on. I'm here in Panama. So, Natalie, you're kind of a newbie. I've been here 12 years. Virginia's obviously from Panama. Talk to us a little bit about some of your experiences going to different areas. What do you find? I always thought you were a Bocas girl. Now you might be a Toucan Country Club girl.
Yeah, so I did not realize that I am a hybrid city girl. I really do love it. Obviously, Virginia is there, and so she makes it 10 times better. We had a blast running around in the golf carts and trying all the amazing food. She told me that the chef's golf thing happens once a month. So I was like, you get to do this once a month? It was so much fun. Vendors from all over, some of the best food. They had all these grab bags and goodie bags, and it was just beautiful. We saw a lot of beautiful exotic birds on the course and so much greenery. It just does something for you mentally. I mean, it's absolutely stunning.
Incredible, right?
Yeah, just absolutely wonderful. And then of course she spoiled us at the restaurant with amazing food right afterwards. And we just had a really solid time. And I was just like, you know what? This quiet lifestyle, I think I like this little life.
It's nice. It's so relaxing.
Bad.
Oh my gosh.
It's way relaxing. It was very
You want to know my
relaxing.
favorite dish at that restaurant? The Hiroko salad. Have you tried it?
I have not yet.
Oh, it's delicious. It's amazing. And the burger.
Caprese. The caprese salad was like chef's kisses.
Oh, I haven't tried that one yet, but I got to get over there soon. My son was asking me, he's like, Dad, we haven't gone golfing for a while. When are we going golfing again? So we'll be seeing you soon, Virginia, for a little round of golf.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
and just so everybody knows, my cameraman, he's actually here at the complex right now. So he cleared customs in no time. So I just wanted to maybe let everybody know that when you've got a Canadian or an American passport, you're going to clear customs like that.
Like nothing. Yeah.
They really, really like having gringos come down to the country. Yeah. White people bring money. So that's how that works. All right. Very good. I'm very thrilled that he's going to be here. So HOA fees, have we covered that so far?
No, not yet.
Okay.
They were talking about the tournaments in Toucan.
Well,
Okay.
before we do HOA fees, I got to say goodnight. The chef is waving at me. My dinner's up. And it's been a long day. I've driven from Bocas del Toro over to Santa Fe, 7 calls during the drive, and I'm starving. So I love you guys all out there in Facebook, TikTok, Instagram land, YouTube land. My lovely ladies, I miss you both. I can't wait to see you. And of course, Kevin, my brother, we'll be in touch soon. Guys, remember, get over to the dopanama.com and fill out that relocation survey so we can help you. Make sure to click on Kevin. This guy is out there trying to help Canadians and other people get down here to living the life of your dreams, and he deserves compensation for that. So make sure to mark his name on the end of that relocation survey. You'll see it on there. And you guys have a beautiful night.
Bon appetit. Bye.
Bon appetit.
Thank you so much, Austin. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, that's Austin Hess, everybody, from dopanama.com. Like he said, go to dopanama.com and simply click on the survey, fill everything out. So now, Natalie, something that I'd like you to talk about is you help Americans and Canadians get into investments in Panama. Maybe just tell us a little bit about what got you into that, and then tell people how they can do the same thing. Go ahead.
Correct. And I think it's so funny that you were saying like gringos bring money, because Mike was here from Canada and he was just like, the Canadian dollar is dropping so much, but in Panama, the Balboa is the same as the USD. And so they value that money, right? It's really, really great. So Americans who are coming here, you're getting the luxury experience, which is really what I want to do, is put together some curated events with Virginia for our communities to be able to experience like, what is that like? Because we haven't even tapped into that yet. And the Black and Brown communities have not even had an opportunity to see what is available in Panama. So I'm very excited for that.
I'm incredibly excited about the whole thing. I know for a fact that you've been bending over backwards, making sure that your clients are taken care of. I know that you're getting a lot of people to land here in Panama. I've got a few of my clients landing here in Panama now. And the phone just, for me, the phone doesn't stop.
Correct.
So the remarkable part is that with the Canadian and the American governments being, as I guess we'll call it, incompetent as they are,
Correct.
the opportunities for people to expand their horizons and leave Democrat-run states or leave Canadian cities that are liberal-run to have this new life it's remarkable. And with me having studied case law, Canadian case law to do with the Canada Revenue Agency, helping Canadians save money to have money to come here, it makes me feel real good inside. I'll tell you that right now. If I'm taking money away from the Canada Revenue Agency or the IRS, that tickles me real pink. I'll tell you. So,
Don't say
let's
IRS too
get
loud.
you
or
down
every
here
time
spending
they
your
might
money
appear.
here, not giving it to the government.
Can we check the reels really fast for them to see the
Oh
the
yeah,
videos?
yeah.
We
of
would
course.
like to show you our finishes in Tucan Country Club for you to
Yes.
see one of the more amazing apartments here that has okay, the measurement in square feet is starting at 1,377 square feet.
Okay.
That's Palace Tower. It has a beautiful social area with private swimming pool and the roof.
Okay, so I'll
Okay,
play
the
this one.
401.
Here we
That
go.
one, yes.
Love it.
Beautiful view.
And I've been inside this one.
Yeah. And the contract top is quartz.
Quartz. That's quartz counter. Look at the doors and the view. Thing is
All European finish. Comes with the closet, white finishes. This unit has 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and 1 studio.
Yeah, it has an office. All right, so there we go. We had that one. It actually, I was surprised. We were walking through the place, and I thought I was going to walk into a closet, and then I walked into an office. So 3 bedrooms plus an office, and there was 3 bathrooms in there too, right?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, 3 bathrooms.
3 bathrooms.
Imagine a condo.
Mhm.
3 bedrooms, an office, and 3 bathrooms. Whoa, that was pretty well. All right, so we want to share the other one here now.
Yeah, the presentation.
There's the other video, and there we go. Nope, wait, got it.
That's the another model. We have just 2 models in Palace Tower. That one has 128 square meter. That is 1,377, and the last that we still have 1,431. This one has 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom.
And I've also been inside. It's very big, beautiful.
We have that sociable
Rooftop pool.
yeah,
Rooftop pool.
and has a very nice gymnasium. Also has a lobby, and here in the golf course you have tennis court, a basketball court, of course the golf course, restaurant. As I said, you have everything here.
Yeah, we certainly do. So I just wanted to say that I've been here now since Friday of last week. I have thoroughly enjoyed myself. I've walked the whole area here, got a real sense for it. I'm very comfortable here. I love the fact that I can get downtown in 10 to 12 minutes. And I like the fact that it is a gated and safe community. There'd be no worries. People don't even lock their doors in this condo. That is absolutely astounding. They really don't. They just walk in and out whenever they want.
We have extra security. Tucan is a very secure complex. And beside Tucan is located like the Panamanian Navy is a police, the big police. And then the other side, we have the security of the Panama Canal. So all the surrounded is protected. So we have extra security. It's an amazing place. Don't forget your discovery tour. We give you accommodation for free, 3 nights for you to come, enjoy Panama, and enjoy Tucan Country Club. I'm very sure that you will love this amazing complex.
Oh, and then you get to hang out with her too. I mean, like, what more could you ask for? So,
yeah.
So,
was gonna
Natalie, I want to get now your take here on a country club like this versus the country clubs back in Michigan. Let's just get your thoughts on that quickly.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, when I went there, I was just like, this is perfect for families who obviously have a love for golf and outdoors and nature, right? You're getting lots of health benefits because you get to walk or take a golf cart. So you're getting natural sunlight everywhere you go. The weather was perfect every single day we were there. Convenience of lifestyle was incredible, as well as privacy was really big for me. So I'm sure, even though we're not mentioning celebrities, I'm sure there's celebrities that live in this complex. The gym and the amenities were top tier. They do have a beautiful rooftop pool with incredible 360 views that just look straight over, into lush foliage that it's so refreshing for your eyes to be able to see all of that. And then, as someone with a child who wants to get them into extracurricular activities, when I talked to Virginia and she said you can have private golf lessons from a professional from the UK for your child for $50 an hour, I was absolutely floored. Yeah, I mean, where else can you do that? It's such a beautiful complex. Nowhere can you get a professional to help tutor or mentor your child in any kind of athletics for that price. So that alone I thought was wonderful. Also, you guys have a chiropractor. For any of us that are coming from high stress level countries, having a chiropractor on site is top tier service, right?
Yes.
As well as
Mhm.
access to medical. Virginia and I have talked a lot about, health issues that both of us have faced and how the medical here is just so wonderful, and the recovery and the balance of lifestyle. I can't say enough good things about who this product is for, but I really encourage people to come and take advantage. Book if you're from the U.S., please book a call with me through dopanama.com and fill out the survey so that you can get more information. Spend 3 days here. It is complimentary. You just have to contact us, and it will be completely. It will be a change of your mindset when you get here. It's going to blow you away.
It certainly is. So, some of the things I've noticed is how stress-free everybody is here in Panama. Now, here's
Yes.
another observation that I made is that dentistry here is affordable for everybody because Panamanians have straight teeth. Everyone's got great teeth in Panama here. So I'm thrilled to be around that many healthy people. I love the fact that everybody here is polite. There's good manners everywhere I go. And people seem to appreciate, like, I think Panamanians understand what they have in the way of a
Yeah.
country because they're very respectful of what their country is, what their culture is. They're very welcoming, but at the same time, also there is a strength that they've got here because they admire their culture so much. They admire their own culture. I'm very happy to be around people that love what they have now,
Yeah.
and that's something that Canada hasn't had for quite some time. Is pride in the nation. Panamanians are proud of what they have. I love it. Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Just a little bit more facts. Okay, you have speak about the interlocking stone of the trees. We have construction of this complex with the 98% of the species of the vegetation in the area. Here in Tucán, you're able to see centenary trees, lakes, rivers. You can breathe pure air and not like in the big cities. And if you need an special medical service, you are just 15 minutes away to the city. You are just 10 minutes away to Causeway Amador, where you can enjoy of the different kind of food in front of the sea. You are just 45 minutes away to the most beautiful beaches in the Pacific side. Here you have a location with everything. So yeah, if you need more information about this complex, we have an email, dopanama@tucancountryclub.com, where we can send you the brochures and the information or details that you want. Of course, if you would like to reserve your discovery tour, please type us there. Also, I was speaking with Natalie and Kevin about the exemption of taxes that we have if you buy a property in Tucán, that the occupancy permit was up to 31 of December 2018. The new apartment that are there have up to 300,000, 10 years of exemption of property tax.
Wow.
Excited
So
for this.
that's good.
That's remarkable. Absolutely.
Yes,
remarkable.
I am so excited about this.
Hello, I have heard that you are trying to avoid the big taxes that you have there in Canada. So enjoy my country, enjoy Panama,
Enjoy my
please
country.
come to
I love it.
Tucán.
Yeah.
Yes.
What Virginia is referring to here, as I was explaining, when I moved to Calgary, and that was 3 years ago, the property tax on the house that I bought was $4,800 a year. Then it went to $7,000 in the course of just 2 years. It's too much, and Canadians are paying $5,000, $6,000, $9,000 a year in property tax, but getting zero value for their money. The property tax in Costa Rica, as I told you guys, was about $900 on average. It's even less here in Panama. So it is a very affordable thing to do to come to Latin America. But, you know, everyone's asking me, do I prefer Panama or Costa Rica? When I'm preferring Panama because there's so many international opportunities to make money. I've met people from South Korea, Vietnam, China, United States of America, and so on. And everybody's here to do business. Now, that's Panama City. If you don't want to do business, no problem. You know, go into the country and just enjoy yourself there. I got to step out for a quick second. I got to go say hello to my guy here who just arrived. Could you two ladies talk a little bit more about the surrounding area here in Panama? I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, girl. The boys are gone. We can talk. So
Okay. We can say about the cosmopolitan city that we have just 50
my
minutes
gosh.
away to come.
Shopping. Can we talk shopping? Yes.
Yeah, Panama is very good for shopping. Panama has very good pricing in clothes.
Yes.
All right, ladies. The big question: what is the weather like? Does it change from month to month? What are the temperatures like? What's the humidity like? Is there microclimates? Go.
Hi, sir. Who are you?
Start?
Can you introduce yourself?
I'm Ed, Kevin's sidekick for many years.
Fantastic. Welcome. The weather here is going to be fantastic. You might have a tropical downpour. It doesn't last long. It cools everything off. Then you have glowing, fresh-looking skin, which is why everyone here looks extremely young. We have the pure life in Panama right around the corner from Costa Rica that everyone brags about. So welcome, Ed.
Welcome, Ed. Yes, it's like summer all the year and just rain, as Natalie said, to refresh. And you can
Right.
continue with your life. This is the best weather.
What are
Okay,
the
so-
average temperatures and humidity?
Yeah, Panama is humid. Panama is humid because you are surrounded by nature.
Right.
But you can manage having how you call it? Dehumidification at house.
Oh,
The humidifier inside.
okay, but hold on. I have to make a comment though on the humidity. All right.
Yeah.
You all knew that I stayed in Uvita for 5.5 months.
Correct.
The humidity in Uvita was incredibly high. So the humidity here in Panama City,
It's acceptable.
oh, I don't know, like maybe less than half. You know, when I go outside and walk, my clothing doesn't stick to me. Unfortunately, in Costa Rica, not every single day, but there were days where my clothing was stuck to me after just 15, 20 minutes of being in the sun. So that is that's the difference between Panama City and Uvita specifically. Now, Ed and I also shot up onto the northwest coast of Costa Rica into Cocoa Beach and the Tamarindo area, which wasn't as humid, but still humid enough that your clothing was always wet. My clothing is not always wet here in Panama. It's a different humidity, one that I like very, very much. Now, I'm not crapping on Costa Rica because I had a good time. I cleared my head. I got my stress levels to zero in Costa Rica, but I did decide that I wanted to be in the big city, and Panama was always on my wish list, and here I am enjoying myself thoroughly. So, Ed, what's up? What else? What's the
How
other question?
about breezes, wind, nighttime
Oh,
temperatures?
okay. I'm going to answer that one right now. All right. When we had a discussion, I had a meeting yesterday about the medical tourism that we want to set up here in Panama, and we went down to the southern tip. So if you guys look at Panama on the map, actually, I think I can probably just bring it up for you right now. There we go, Google Maps. Let me close this. I'm going to share the Google map with you right now because I want you to know exactly what I'm talking about. And where is it? Google Maps. Here we go. Share and share. All right. Here's Calgary, where I started, right over here. And here's Panama City all the way down here. So we're going to go all the way down to the capital. I'm zooming in, zooming in, zooming in. So when they dug all this out for the Panama Canal, they put the soil here as kind of a breakwater to keep the ocean from rocking the shore too much. So these islands here are high-end stuff. There's restaurants and bars all the way down this causeway here. And we had dinner here, right in this little area there. All the yachts were in place. The ocean breeze at 4 p.m. was beautiful. All right. It was 80 degrees outside, but the breeze coming through, Ed, was just, oh man, it was fabulous. So how is the breeze in Panama City? Very, very, very different than what you and I experienced there. Because Costa Rica, Ed was complaining about the fact that the ocean water was equally as warm as the air. Yeah, he was complaining about that. So it's a different temperature only because it's different geography. That's all. Different geography. Panama City faces due south, whereas Uvita faces due west. So you're going to get a different temperature based on that fact.
So it sounds like it's a lot cooler. It's almost manageable.
It's incredibly manageable. I've like my clothing does not stick to me.
It's fresh.
I love it. I'm enjoying myself. Now, I loved Uvita as well. I am not complaining about Costa Rica. I'm just telling you that they are different weather systems because of different geography and they face different directions, geographically speaking.
So will there be a rainy season?
I don't know. Will there be a rainy season?
Yeah, right now it's raining season.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're in the rainy season now, but it hasn't rained yet. So.
It rains, but it's a really quick rain. And especially it rains in the more surrounded by nature places.
Okay, wonderful.
So I'll see you in a few weeks. It sounds delightful.
Oh, they're asking if is okay. We have two different construction types. The Palace Tower, the one that you saw in the video, is EFS, that is fiber rock. It's very good for the acoustic and the temperature. And also in Forest Tower, we have traditional construction with blocks, but those blocks are very good also for temperature. That is the arcilla, how you call arcilla blocks. They're very good.
Okay. And you'll be happy to know that there's central air in the units here. As was explained to me, and I think, Natalie, you can attest to this one, is that there isn't a lot of central air in Latin America, but all the units here have central air. Just tap the button and the vents, American style.
Yes, as well as
in the majority.
Correct. And the buildings, obviously this is a top tier Class A product. You have beautiful scent air throughout the building with a natural breeze. And it just is like, it adds to the senses of paradise. Like truly, your senses are wowed on every side. I mean, touch, feel, the texture of the walls, the quality of the craftsmanship, the use of space. You know, I'm a lover of construction and built-in cabinetry. I mean, can we talk about those built-in cabinets and all the storage space for linens and guests that come? I mean, it was just really well thought out design, and it's very convenient. Like you walk in there and you immediately can say, okay, I can live here.
Yeah, during the lockdown, people love more Tucán because it has, open areas. So your space is not limited to a square feet to a small apartment. You have a lot of surrounding, fresh breeze, beautiful view. So they were not stressed during
Okay.
the pandemic.
Well, Natalie, I want to say thank you very much for being here. It's always a pleasure to see you,
Always.
and I'm pretty sure I'll see you downtown at some point tomorrow. You're the best.
Absolutely. You all
Thanks
have a
for being here.
wonderful evening.
Natalie,
All
Bye,
right.
take
Good
care.
night.
Virginia.
Bye,
See
everybody.
you.
Well, that was a lot of fun, and thank you very much for this tonight. I mean, we have had an opportunity really to get to know each other quite well over the last few days. I'm eternally grateful for the opportunity to see this place, to hang out here, to drive the golf carts around, to drink the amazing coffee in this place. As you can, guys, I mean, like I'm still like 10 a day, so I adore what I'm experiencing here in Panama. For those of you who are curious, yes, Panama is considerably cheaper than Calgary, Vancouver, Toronto, New York, Chicago. It's just so much better to be able to get value for your money. And you're not getting value in Canada or most of the blue states, unfortunately, in the USA. Here you are. Any concluding statements before we leave?
Okay, remember our email, dopanama@tucancountryclub.com. And we are more than welcome to receive you here in Panama.
Oh, yes. And you're going to have a great time. I
Yeah,
want to say thank
we
you
will
to
enjoy.
all of you for being here. Thanks so much for joining us. We really have had a good time tonight. Don't forget, if the Canada Revenue Agency is giving you a difficult time in any way, shape, or form, get a hold of me right here, kevinjjohnston.com. I will crush the CRA for you. We're going to put money back in your pocket so you can come down here to Panama and buy property as opposed to wasting time paying taxes, which we know is not going into anything moral or good anyway. That's it for now. Love you all and good night.
Bye-bye.